Oh boy, today has been a day. I was supposed to go do some process for some onboarding. The stuff that I was supposed to do never actually got ordered by the company that the place I'm going to be working at is going through. I don't know. It's complicated. I don't understand. They're going through a vendor, is what they told me. So I went, spent an hour for nothing to be accomplished. Hour and a half, really, because driving time and all that. So I got home, started uploading some videos. We've got all of the Overlord series fully uploaded now for any playthroughs I've currently got. I may eventually visit the Wii game and eventually visit um, Fellowship, although unlikely because Fellowship really falls flat where Overlord succeeds. So that might be fun with friends. Uh, And then I have been going through my gallery of photos. I'm actually just taking a mental break from that right now to record this. So thank you if you're watching this here, keeping me sane. Um, and I am currently working through those and should have a gallery up on my website soon. I'll probably be posting them in other spots like Instagram. Um, and on my Discord at some point as well. And they will be used for different things, assuming I actually keep with that plan and I don't just go into um, creating things through other means of creation to have like I wanted to do like a concept of almost like a loading screen um, concept where they have the image, sometimes it's concept art, sometimes it's just a screen cap of like some part of the landscape that is actually pretty vivid. And then just a little quote, a little blurb. And funnily enough, I have all the elements that I need to be able to do that because I have a quote system set up for um, my stream that people can create quotes and add them into the database. And the BRB screen could very easily pull those quotes and throw them up as a little text thing in the theme. So think about it. It's a strong possibility that that's what we'll be doing. And I do adore the idea of doing that, especially because it is stuff that the community can get involved in, and that it's also stuff that I'm creating being used for part of the process, which will encourage me to hopefully uh, encourage me to do more photography and more creation as well in the grand scheme of things. Because I'm trying to get into drawing. I want to get into 3D modeling, which I still need to go and learn a little bit about all the tools and the things that are available to me in Blender, and then I'll be able to just like start messing around and build things. My friend who has been into it for a while now has actually made the recommendation to start with a donut, start with a cup, start with very simple things. And honestly, those all sound very fun to make anyway, because I can eventually use them in further projects where I'm doing more environments. Be like, hey, here's the first thing I ever made right here. It's janky, but it's part of it. So forget about it. Yeah. But I did get stuff done as well. I finally got around to cleaning up the worm bin for Loki's feeder worms. It had been getting really nasty in there. I'm just honestly tossing the old bin. I went and bought a new bin to replace it, and I just need to be better about keeping on it and cleaning it out regularly, make it part of my weekly chores. Because if I make it a part of my weekly chores, it's like a process. So for those of you who are interested in keeping a reptile and want to use mealworms as your feeder, it's actually not too hard to just raise your own and keep them. Um, but it is a regular thing that you need to like do a regular task, daily, weekly, something on that order of just like going in, cleaning up the bin, checking on things, and making sure it's good. Um, Otherwise, they're very low maintenance. You give them some substrate they can chew through and some moist vegetables, and they're happy. It's really that easy. Um, but yeah, that's been a process. I at certain points have also considered switching over to dubia roaches, but dubias are a cockroach, and dubias really do gross and weird a lot of people out, even though they're really tiny ones. They're not that big of an insect, and they are terrible climbers, so they can't really get out of the bin if you know what you're doing. And I just I haven't ever because I've always been living with someone else, and they've always just been like, "Yeah, maybe not." I don't know how I feel about that. And that's fair. So it's it's something that maybe when I'm living on my own, I'll consider, assuming Loki survives that long. She has been showing signs of old age, and that is concerning. But because reptiles, once they start showing signs of old age, really start to decline, from what I understand. But I'm hoping that maybe she'll make a turnaround, and it's just been that she's been stressed under for a lot of the conditions because it's been a move like every year for her for the last couple of years now, and hoping that with some nutrition and some humidity changes that we'll be able to keep her around for a little bit longer. Yeah, where I'm at today, it's been very unpleasant. I got to go feed the cat. I promised him I'd feed him as soon as I finished recording this. I think he understood, and now he's out there throwing a tantrum, so that I'll stop recording. So, anyway, be excellent to each other, be excellent to yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.